2K25 has been out for about a week now, and some problems in the game are starting to become very obvious. Let me first start by saying, I am playing this game more than any prior 2K at launch. I've never grinded this hard, spent this much time on the game, so I'm not new on this game. For anyone who's saying, wait till everyone has their badges in all their hot zones and lethal zones, I have lethal zones. My build is maxed out on badges. People have already unlocked Patty Mills. I will do it shortly. These complaints are being made with a valid understanding of how the game is played in its final form, when everyone will have maxed badges, not just day one complaints with limited hours. Now first, I want to look at just a couple of, minor complaints I already have with the game that have been ongoing for years, and then we're going to jump into the real gameplay complaints, the meat and potatoes right after that. So first here, explain to me why on my daily spin, I'm still winning rewards like this elite banner. Look, see, 3 stars, an elite banner. Look below my feet right now. I've won this for 4 days in a row. Why are we winning duplicate items still? Complaint number 2. What I call broken courts. This has been a thing ever since we moved to the next gen system and got rid of the squad spot. What happens is when someone's on dots and they're on the phone and a squad hops on, it just breaks the court for the next about half hour. Look at these poor guys in the red behind us. Look, they're just trying to play on this court. It won't start. There's nothing wrong with it. But this court will never start for like the next hour. Look, they have to hop off and go find somewhere else to play, and this court just is broken now. I mean, this has been a thing for years, and I've never heard one content creator address it. Can we fucking fix this? Alright boys, let's discuss 2K's genius new ball stripping mechanic in action. Alright now, here's a fun question. Let's look at this play right here. Let's see who has the inside edge, how I'm holding my right stick straight to the right with RT to initiate a right-handed tomahawk dunk. What happens in this scenario? Well, more context. I also have 91 speed with ball. The defender only has an 86 speed. The defender has a 70 flat steal and a 70 flat block. These are all true stats. You can look up his player card based on this clip and you will see that I'm not lying. Based on the fact that I also have 84 driving dunk and 90 driving layup, I would think on a 70-70 steal block split, I'd get the layup or dunk here, right? Psych boy, I thought that play lost us a game. Right here, is this good defense? 79 steal, of course it is. I mean, why have block, interior, or anything? Right here, look at it. Just look at how fun this game looks to play. So fun. Keep in mind, we're supposed to be better than Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Look at this. Just push him out of bounds. What happens next? That's right. Run left, run right. Easy layup. I'm 6'7". Nope. Strip. What a fun game, bro. I mean, like, look right here. I jump out of the play, still get the strip by a kid who's murdering me 18-6. I mean, like, do y'all devs not quality test anything? Like, this needs to be toned down like tenfold. Look at this. I have inside edge. Nope, strip. Let's take a look at some layups here. Keep in mind in this first clip, I'm using my short guard build. This has 25 block, 25 interior defense. So as you can see here, cooks me, blows by, inside edge on a muscle animation, and I block it out of bounds. Why am I getting rewarded there? Clip 2, you can see I'm here in the blue shirt on defense. Just take a look at me and tell me if this is good defense to you. Kind of sizing up in front of me. Oh, easy blow by. Readjust. I go way too far to the other side. Come back, jump. Oh, nope. Great defense. Now, keep in mind, I have a 90 layup here. This is my build with my 90 small layup. Was just coming up the court, full stamina. Once again, wide open, splits the seams. Our ball. Let's look at how clunky this game is. Fool him with the RT behind the back, and it gives me a close shot. Look, we've all done this at least once, but if I am sprinting towards a basket, why is a backwards fadeaway when I'm not holding my stick backwards at all even possible? Now this contest, beautiful contest. This is with silver anchor, by the way. I have silver paint protector on this 1v1 build right here. Nope. So as you can see, with silver paint patroller, aka valid blocking badges, getting stops on layups is still complete RNG. It is literally like flipping a coin and getting heads or tails. But at the same time, with a 90 layup of my own on my small builds, making these layups is complete RNG, like flipping a coin. The entire layup category in this game feels like complete RNG. I've played on low risk, I've played on high risk and started airballing slightly early layups with a 90 layup. I've played on normal. Nothing feels good. Alright, background info. Let's get into some steals now. As you can see, I'm on the left side on defense here. I'm 6'2" with near minimum wingspan. I have a 91 steal. Do you think I should get this ball? I don't think I should have gotten that ball. And I mean, it's not that one play. Look at this defender speed boost. Why are we speed boosting on defense to get intercepts? Here's a challenge. Try to play one game of random rec without throwing up from motion sickness from all the intercept turnovers. Just look at this. The end of this clip. Oh God, bro, my head. But believe it or not, as someone who's played point guard for over 10 years now, I don't think steals are the issue right now only. I want you to take a good long look at this play right here. Analyze the fuck out of this play, this spacing, this exact situation right here. As you can see right here, my center is on a completely free slip from the corner to the rim. I have an 85 pass accuracy. I have tried out LeBron James passes. I've tried out LaMelo Ball passes. I've tried out Steph Curry passes. I've tried out Trae Young passes. None of these have good sprinting passes. All of these pass animations and pass styles are dog shit compared to passing in 23 or 24 or 22 when we had bullet passer. Look, right here is when I'm pressing the X button. I have been a playmaking guard for over 10 years now. I know when to time my passes. I play in ISO, I play with cutters. This is what I specialize at, is racking up assists in the open floor. I mean, this, I'm not kidding. This is exactly when I am pressing RBX right here. You see I have RB open on my screen. I have icon passing open on my screen. It's because I am in the process of passing the ball right now when this lane is completely clear. Because look at how slow this pass style is coming out after I hit RB. And look at this pass right here. I have my trailing center right here with Hall of Fame catch and shoot. I mean, look at how well I timed this pass. Look at the center right here. He's still dropping towards me as the ball goes past him. The ball is past him, and then he's still able to come out here because the pass and the catch is so slow that he can get a contest on a 6'10" pure stretch. Once again, LeBron pass style right here. LeBron James, 85 pass accuracy. Look at the spacing that these defenders are playing. There's 3 seconds left on the clock. This looks to me like an easy bullet pass, chest pass, zero risk of interception. A fucking steamer dot could get right there and it would be wide open to an 89 3-point. But guess what happens? I press the A or the RBB. You see I have RB open. Just look at how fast this regular A pass comes out right here. Look at this. Whoop! Like that, it went from the most wide open play to a slight contest. And luckily the teammate's on normal risk. He hits a white, but... Alright, let's analyze another situation right here. Just stay with me right here. Look at how far I'm able to bait off the center from my corner man just by holding the ball for that 1 second. Look, he is in the paint. The ball is out of my hands. He has not made a step towards the corner still. There is no one possible to catch this lane. There is no way I hit Y. It is a regular A chest pass from 85 pass accuracy with LeBron James style. Look at how slow this pass is for no reason. Takes a wide open shot and ruins our set. I'm telling you, this game is a passer's nightmare. Right here, easy laser pass, but turns into a float, so he can't take the catch. Just like try to analyze this with me, right? Stick with me right here. RB's open. I see my teammate was top of the key. I know he's going. I have already pressed RBX because I do it all in one motion. You still see it on my screen because that's just the way the RB works. But when RB pops up for me, it's like the input is instant. I don't open it until the pass is made. So if this is right when I'm hitting RBX, this should be an open dime. No question, no intercept. All defenders are on the far sides of him, right? 85 pass, right? Well, you would think. But because I'm moving backwards as I'm getting the steal, it doesn't matter how soon I press RBX. There's no good passing animations on the sprint. Because I'm moving backwards with the ball, it locks me into this incredibly long animation that takes 3 steps backwards before it does a 180 turn and 180 whips a ball straight to the defender. Where am I supposed to plan for that? As a point guard, you can only pass a ball when you are completely still. This one is my very favorite, though. Check this out. Now, right here. Obviously, what do you think is about to happen with this pass that I throw to the corner? Trust me, you'd be shocked, though. Right? I mean, the defender is there, right? And so, like, if I'm trying to sneak it through because I have no stamina, I think I'm going to get chased, just let me throw it. But this is what happens. I mean, in an attempt to avoid the incredibly strong intercept, the game decides to make me do this. Yep. One more time for you people at home. This is what an 85 pass accuracy looks like when you try to pass to the corner. Yep. Bottom of the backboard was definitely the best pass animation I could have got there, Mike Wing. Now, this next section is very niche. A lot of you will probably not have experienced this unless you've played 1v1 games in the city. But let's talk about the stamina quick. Let's look at this. Now, this is a great clip to tie the section together because, of course, first, cooks me, wide open layup, missed. Let me also say, in the city, if you don't notice in the bottom left, you only get 14 seconds. So as you can see, I just take the ball back. By the time I actually have enough stamina left to use, thank God I'm cooking him well enough that he doesn't even care anymore. But the clock's out. And I mean, I did both my workouts 2 straight weeks. So I have 93, I think, or 97 stamina. And I bought Gatorade. You can see here, he puts it up. I get the ball back. Just right away, RNG poke, which is cool. That's another thing. They need vice grip back in this game. That was removed for no reason a couple years ago. But anyways, I finally get the ball back just from taking it back and running to the corner, right? Look how much stamina. A third bar from taking the ball back and just walking it over to the corner on a point guard build. And we all know how consistent shooting is. I mean, I haven't even got into fucking shooting yet, but shooting is hell. If you have a third stamina, brick. As you can see here, I get the rebound in this 1v1 game. Just from taking it back behind, look at, I have like a fifth of my total stamina from walking the ball behind the 3-point line, and I have 7 seconds left to score. How is any guard or non-post scorer expected to operate in these conditions? And do you guys quality test any fucking game mode whatsoever before you put out? Now, why this is an issue is because, as you can see here, I'm going against a big guy. And right now, I am beating him, if you look. But I wound up losing this game. Now, as you can see here, I'm fighting for my life to find any semblance of stamina. I need 2 buckets to fucking win the game. What do you think happens? Not able to get a bucket. I'm trying to shoot a contest with a third stamina. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did not win this game. I mean, what do you think happened? He's a big man. He's 7'1", and I'm a point guard. Every possession, he's able to just put his back down and walk to the rim. And I understand that's basketball. And I understand that's fair. And I understand he has a mismatch and he should be able to. But why, as a point guard, am I sitting here dying after walking behind the 3-point line, wheezing for breath with every stamina system in my advantage? I have 2 workouts done. I have Gatorades. So the entire 1v1 mode, yes, it is geared to post scoring. Everyone who's bitching about 1v1 post scores is correct. The stamina system right now is just cooked for anything that isn't like a layup or close shot. So any build that can only like not rely on their timing and just spam close shot even when they're tired and use the mismatch, yeah, you win everything. Another game for y'all. So as you can see here, I'm on the left. The ball's coming off the left side of the rim, down for a rebound. Very early light pressure from the opponent. I have 6'7", 80 rebound defensively for silver rebound chaser. My opponent, 6'4", 25 offensive rebound because he's a fucking 79 overall. And it's the second day of 1v1ing. Who do you think gets this rebound right here? The silver rebounding defender who has the height advantage, or the no rebound short guard? Of course, it's in the video. You already know what's going to happen. Just watch this. Jump for it. Wow, nice silver rebound chaser. This is not a one-time thing. As you can see on defense, like rebounds are just overpowered on the next-gen engine on the offensive side. This is not new. This has been a thing ever since 21 Next Gen, where offensive rebounds are much stronger than defensive rebounds, even when it's like 10 to 20 points less. Like look right here. I get the advantage, but what's the defender supposed to do? He contests and he just flies past me, and I'm able to just go in. Right here, terrible shot. He doesn't get the rebound. I have 25 offensive rebound on this. Once again, I only have defensive rebound. But like, let's see what happens here. Terrible shot, waiting for it. Nope. Like, what's the point of rebound? What's the point of 80 rebound when this happens? Why? And I'm the point guard. I'm not going against rebounding builds. But it's consistently bad to where offensive players will miss. Look, wide open layup. But you know who gets the rebound? The offensive player. Because no matter what, defensive rebound is insanely underpowered and compared to offense. And it's not new. This has been a thing since 21 Next Gen. Can any fucking devs explain to me why offensive rebound is not only like half as expensive as defense, but consistently year after year is overpowering compared to defense? All right, let's just real quick now analyze what good perimeter defense looks like with Gold Challenger 92 perimeter defense. I have Gold Challenger unlocked. I have Gold On-Ball Menace locked. So let's look at what good defense looks like. Keep in mind, if I wide jump, all of these are likely fouls because you can foul this year with just hands up defense. I've gotten about 5 fouls just by holding my right stick up. So with Gold Challenger, what are you supposed to do? Like the guy who just greened 4 shots, guaranteed the next game he's going to go and shoot fucking 3 for 9 from 3 because that's this game. And that takes us to shooting. Now, I shouldn't even need to say too much at this point. Gonna just put a bunch of tweets up from some of the best players in the world. Gonna put up some statistics from the different, calibers of skill-based matchmaking and, the calibers right now of the teams that are shooting the percents that they are. And I'm gonna also just put out some anecdotal statistics. My friends last year was a couple of my IRLs, it was their first 2K ever, right? Everyone says 2K24 was so easy to shoot. A lot of my friends couldn't shoot even with a 99 3-ball last year. This year, they're on low risk, right? They're on a similar build, like 89 3-ball, 94 mid-range, eventually get high badges. Why are these guys, players who last year were shooting below 10%, shooting 43 to 45% right now on low risk, just because I'm able to play make for them wide open? And we're talking about a skill gap? Why, if I check Joe Knows, one of the best ISO point guards in all of Pro-Am for the past 2 years, is he shooting the same percent from 3 as my friend who bought the game 1 year ago? And that's a skill gap? And we want to talk about a skill gap. Why are the worst players on the game, according to skill-based matchmaking, only shooting 20% better than the best player? There's not a skill gap. The skill gap is playing around the RNG. I mean, you can say shooting's fine, is it? Should the best players in the world only shoot 20% higher than the worst players in the world? Why are the worst players in the world still hitting 33% when last year they couldn't even shoot 5 in a year that everyone is claiming was too easy to shoot in? All right, now is the fun part of the vid, right? Now that we've looked at some video evidence, now that we've looked at the games through the lens of someone who's played for a long time, let's actually analyze what we've been sitting down here and discussing, right? Just emotionless, let's just put our biases aside and just analyze what we're talking about. So shooting right now, it feels completely RNG to shoot consistently, all right? That's fine. Defense right now, getting contests, also feels completely RNG, okay? Steals, passing lanes, that feels RNG if you're going to get a hoed pass or not, or if you're going to actually be able to make a pass that should happen. On-ball steals are completely inconsistent. Bumps are not strong enough. So lanes are overpowered. So steals just feel weird. Passing the ball feels weird, right? Defense doesn't feel rewarding by good defense. It feels rewarding by pressing the X button as opposed to having high defensive stats and actually closing out. Like a 79 steal low perimeter build feels better than a 99 perimeter low steal build, and that should not be the case. A 79 steal should not overpower 99 perimeter defense on that side and 99 block, but it does. So it's defense completely RNG right now, right? Layups completely RNG if you're making them or missing them. A lot of players just don't even use layup timing and don't even try, and they have just as much success as someone with high layup who times them almost perfectly, who used only layup builds last year. So that's RNG. From what I've heard from dunking people, contact dunks suck this year. That's RNG. I mean, what in this game actually feels good and is rewarding, right? I mean, keep in mind, I'm a dribble head. I haven't even touched on dribbling because this isn't a biased video, right? I can be out here being like, oh, we're all moving like turtles. But no, I'm not trying to just change the stuff that needs to change for me personally, right? Like, I'm not out here complaining about Steezo dribbling not being so valid day one. I'm out here complaining about valid issues that completely affect gameplay that need to be addressed because there's just no balance in anything. Rebounding after you get a stop, that's RNG if you're going to even get the rebound, or if you're going to play great defense and then someone's 50 offensive rebounds going to overpower your 92 centers. Like, there's nothing consistent. And you can say that's basketball, but at a certain point, we have to be playing a video game, right? There has to be a skill gap in these things. At a certain point, when the best players in the absolute world are only shooting 20%, or not 20%, the best players in the world are only shooting like 7-8% higher than my brand new friends who are on low risk, just chilling in a corner. And last year we were launching very early, very lates. They're making earlies, they're making lates, and I'm cool with that. Bad players should be able to hit that. But the good players should not only be shooting 20% above that. That is complete RNG for winning games. So, like, at that point, when you really can't get better, that much viably better than the worst players on like the easy settings, what's the point in not just pressing X and having the game shoot you and everyone on real player percentage anymore? What are we doing? Like, what is really the point? And there's theories out here, you can only shoot a certain amount of greens in a row, and then your green window's capped. So what's the point of not just having the skill gap at this point just be whoever gets the open shot? Like, why are we even having this facade of there is timing in the game that's important when it's really not? And legitimately, if you want to, you can just turn your brain off, tap X, launch a very early, and shoot a similar percentage to literal 2K League Pro #1 picks. Why even have timing anymore, guys? Like just realize the trend that you're setting and just switch it to just tapping X. Everyone taps X and it goes off their numbers, because that's the gameplay that we're promoting here. That's my analysis of this game right now, and that's why it just is not fun the more you play it.